Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Karina and I'm a fashion student. And throughout my channel, you're gonna see videos about textile design, art sewing, and lot more. So before we start today's video, I'll be really happy if I take a moment and subscribe to my channel below. I wanna welcome all my new subscribers and thank you for subscribing to my channel. I think you understood a little bit from the title, but I'm gonna still tell you what this video is going to be about. So before I decided my concept, I had to do some drawings and I had to do some experiment with that, and after that I actually finalized my concept, and I'm gonna show you the whole process, how I end up to get my whole concept. So if you're struggling to to get new concept idea on like what your theme can be, so I'm gonna show you like it doesn't have to be any process. You can just do random drawings and random textile and stuff, and from there you can get idea about that. So as you can see, the first page, I did lot of different type of like mixed media of design and all, so I'm gonna show you one by one. So the first page, you can see I use tracing paper, I use the marker, and I draw this face which had two different emotions. What our teacher was told us, our teacher told us that we should experiment with different feelings and emotion and how we feel in different days. So the first one, you can see one is more like happy and one is more like sad, like crying and all. The background, I use different pieces of magazines and color paper, and I just took some pieces of those and just put as a background, and on top of that I did that. I don't know, I just found the every color represents some emotion somehow, and that's why I just use different colors and randomly as well to get like a mix idea of different emotion together. So the next page is this one here. This one's the same because it's my beginning of my sketchbook. You can see I am gonna experiment different emotions, and because of that you can see this more like not sad, maybe like little bit depressed kind of thing, because that was one of the emotions a lot of my classmates use in as their concept. So as you can go down, this is more like the positive face, so it's more like happy face. And of course I choose different colors for to represent different emotion, and I try to use combine 2 or 3 colors together. I use also watercolor pencil and markers, and I think paint, not paint, so watercolor paint, so mix different medias. This is interesting one. I use a fabric piece of sequence of fabric, and this is still like fabric. I just cut them and just got this shape, trying to showcase maybe like a body part and sleeves, and this is the head, and these colors and all these lines, I'm trying to show like all those things that happen in our mind, and how we get confused, and how we have a lot of things on our mind, like problems and confusion, lot of things. So I try to represent that through our design, um, because when we are like when we are confused and lot of we're not sure about something, in our head is something like this, like all messed up. So yeah, I just use watercolor and marker. uh, this is just simple drawings about my dreams, so like traveling and beach and different things that I really like photography and all that. So yeah, this is I was feeling in that day. Okay, this one here is more like suffocating in a place, um, like a small place, and I'm getting like really suffocating because of that. Just try to showcase that with watercolor pencil and marker. That's it. I use simple fabric and watercolor pencil, and yeah, I just try to show when someone is very sad, and someone depressed. I don't know why. I think negative feelings came very easily. It's not only on my case, in a lot of people. When someone asks you about describing some positive emotion, it doesn't came, or only came like happy or positive or energetic. But when you talk about negative, there's a lot of emotion that came automatically. I don't know why. Just no more. Yeah, there's a lot of other drawings. I'm gonna just show you throughout. And this was one of the drawing that I found very difficult, as was on my challenge that I have to draw something I find very difficult, but just I will try to do it. So I just try this with just pencil and shading with the pencil, and that's it, nothing else. This one here I just use different media like fabrics and paper and scribbling and markers and a lot of things, and just try to create like showpiece kind of dress or something like that. But just all my design was very random at the beginning because I didn't know my concept. Then uh, then the other challenge was draw something that I really like, and I love this design. I couldn't do that. I'm not that good in drawing, but I try with all the colors and everything. I really wanted to do it, so I just had a go and I just tried. I think it's okay. You let me know if you like it or not, and how would you rate this drawing. It's very easy to understand. There's a lot of color, a lot of emotion, a lot of things going on, and yeah, I just try to do this drawing with different media. This what makes me feel very dizzy or like very confused, and all that feeling is in one. I use wool and I use some double side tape to stick this down. Then there is this one here. This is like an abstract drawing, so like faces, part of faces, and I just try to put them in different places, and yeah, just made like more like abstract, nothing special. This one as well, uh, nothing. I just tried to experiment with different abstract faces, and I tried to show different like face expressions with this. I was not really good before with abstract faces, but then I love when I used to see it, but then I struggled for a very long time. But then once I understood a little bit, then I actually I started really enjoy trying different kind of abstract faces and abstract drawings. So now I love them. Okay, just now I'm just gonna show you the other pages. These were inspired by artist. I in my challenge I was supposed to choose one artist that I like, and then try to do some drawing inspired by that. I try to do something like that. I love this one because I don't know why. I just love the background that I did with the fabric, and then on top of this, just this drawing. This was same drawing inspired by an artist, but I just changed the background and everything, so that's why it looked a little bit different. This is a face but with two different face, like emotion and everything. This little bit abstract. I use beads, sequence, markers, and yeah, I stick this down with the double side tape. Some of them came off. Okay, now I'm gonna show you how I end up getting my actual concept. This is the first drawing that I did. So one of my phobia that I was supposed to draw here, it was blood phobia, and that's why I did this drawing here. So yeah, and I love this drawing. Honestly, I just use acrylic paint for doing this. I'm not really good, but I don't know, I just like this whole aspect of this. And then because this was one of my phobia, I continued doing that. Like, these are my scars, there's always a blood and all that. So I still, I still kept going with all other my fears. So this is more like a fear of height, and this is look funny, it look more like a dog, but I think I tried to showcase like emo. I don't know if you heard about it. I'm not sure if I'm saying in the right way, but actually I'm very scared of all kind of birds, chicken, duck, like big duck and all that. Emo, just different faces with different media. Use hand embroidery. I use, like I did like collage. I did couple of collage with different media, as you can see. Then I was supposed to draw, I think by hand or something. I think then I did this with fingers and all that. It was just a challenge. I'm just showing that. So then once I got my my concept, I finalized my concept that it's gonna be blood phobia. Then I start to do more drawings about my theme. So then I just use the red, which I think would represent the concept properly, and I just use different different elements to represent that. And I just tried to do some experiment and explore the concept using different things. This is more all fabrics that I put them together to get that. And yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna show you my cover page. I made this one, and yeah, I don't know if I was helpful or not, but if you ever struggle to to understand what your concept it can be, if you're not sure, you can just just try to pick couple of subject or topics, and then just have some explore with drawings. And you do textile, you can do some research. On my next video I'm gonna show you my portfolio, so how I did the research and everything. But I'm gonna go in depth, and I'm gonna tell you that how I develop my concept and how I end up my portfolio. So I'm just gonna go through page by page. If you like my work, just give me a like, and let me in the comment what you think. If you have any specific thing you want me to do it, I'll do it. I'm gonna end the video here. If you like the video, please don't forget to like, share and comment, and of course don't forget to subscribe. Bye.